named Razer. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with the Razer brand, you may look at it as that gaming brand that makes cool looking headphones and laptops. And you would be right. But what you don't know is that beneath the looks, there is a lot of shallowness. Beneath the looks, there's a lot of evil. Beneath the looks, there are a lot of things that are ugly. Now, businesses having bad business practices is a thing as old as time itself. I don't expect a business to be 100% ethical, but I do expect a business to respect the consumer. Let me give you a clear example of the difference between expecting them to pander to me and expecting them to respect me. Expecting them to pander to me is expecting them to put a BLM flag on their Twitter for the whole year. That's expecting them to pander to me. Expecting them to respect me is they know that I know this product is worth 100, and maybe because of profit margins, tariffs, whatever, they charge 150. That's cool. Don't charge me $500 for something worth $100. That's disrespecting your consumer. Okay, just to give y'all a clear example. They dropped an ad a while back in August that I didn't hear about until recently when I accidentally clicked on the search bar for another video I seen about how shitty Razer is. And this is really like just me showcasing to people who are gamers and may not know better. Don't buy any technology product that says the word gaming or gamer on it, because 9 times out of 10 it's a piece of shit product with RGB lights slapped on it.
Haven't even talked to this girl for a whole year. I literally don't know why you're still trying to like.
And like, just so y'all can hear it, just so y'all can hear it.
I literally don't know why you're still. I literally haven't even talked to this girl for a whole year. I literally don't know why you're still trying to like. Why are you talking to me? Like, you're freaking weird. I'm not your follower. I'm not your fan. Like, and you literally won't do anything about it. And I'm like, okay, now. I literally haven't even talked to this girl for a whole year.
If you've seen that ad and you don't understand what's wrong with that ad, because if you've seen that ad and you don't understand what's wrong with that ad, because maybe your media literacy skills aren't up to par, let me break it down to you. What this ad is doing is trying to reinforce the stereotype that all women do is nag. So I wanted to talk about it because a lot of people seen this ad and said they thought this was just gonna be a funny joke about not wanting to hear your girlfriend, but it's really highly misogynistic, which I should have did this all in one video because it's kind of in line with what I was talking about with the other dude, where he said the woman was the problem for his game being thrown, but the whole time he was the problem. That's what this feels like. This ad is crazy misogynistic and out of pocket. That's one thing I wanted to show about how Razer is a fucked up company. But maybe you're sitting there saying, you just talked about you don't expect companies to pander to you. You're right. So something like this, I could let slide because if they have good products, I'm gonna buy it anyway. But that's the thing. They don't have good products.
Than a time bomb inside a sizzling. The only thing worse than a time bomb inside a sizzling slab of snake shit is my experience trying to get Razer to sell me a genuine battery for my customer's $4,000 device that's only 4 years old. All because they claim.
And if you don't understand much about batteries, after 4 years, your battery should not be swelling up. And for those of you who don't understand how bad a battery swelling up is, you know how when you have a phone for 6+ years, when you try to charge it, it doesn't charge the same. You try to charge it, and it seems like instead of your phone holding battery for 6 hours, let's say, it now only holds battery for 3. That's because your battery is swollen. So a swollen battery after 4 years, even if it's due to neglect, pretty bad.
claim it's a legacy device, even though their website says the opposite. And they insist my only option is to contact a repair shop. But there's one small problem.
I am the repair shop.
And they still won't sell me a battery.
You understand how crazy that is? Him as a repair person called you to buy a part to repair a computer, and you told him to call a repair shop.
Leaving me no other option but to get an aftermarket one that they specifically tell the customer not to use. But if you thought that was the end of the story,
hold on to your butts.
Because after leaving a comment on the Gamers Nexus Razer video sharing my experience, Razer opened a new ticket informing me they actually do have the battery in stock.
So y'all didn't notice he had a problem the first time he messaged you? You know why that is? Because none of these systems are run by people. It's a bunch of automation systems that have an AI scrape through this stuff, look for keywords, and send you a response back based on it. He emailed the AI chatbot. That's what I'm saying. Or sent a letter or whatever to an AI chatbot. The AI chatbot said, nah, we ain't got it. When they really did have it. They sent them back a message saying they ain't got it. All of a sudden, they get exposed for having a piece of shit for being a piece of shit company that makes people's lives harder than it ever should be. Now all of a sudden, they want to reach out and help him out with his issue. Let's keep going though.
They just need my info, which I give them. But now I'm bordering on the brink of insanity. So I make a video about my experience to serve as a warning to never buy Razer products. And sure enough, the next day, I received an update on that same ticket where they confirmed they had the battery, except...
So not only did he have to comment under a viral video, calling y'all a piece of shit company to get y'all to even know that he sent the request, he also had to upload a video of his own calling you a piece of shit company for y'all to really acknowledge his request. This is why you never buy anything that has the word gaming in the title. Gaming technology is usually the worst version of that technology.
Except this time it says, oops, we don't have that battery. Your device is legacy and you should go to a repair shop. Fed up with this absolute show,
just in case you forgot.
The fucking repair shop.
I make an update post on YouTube before receiving yet another email from Razer, this time apologizing for the conflicting information and assigning me a dedicated snake oil salesman that states they do, in fact, have the battery. Now imagine what would have happened if they didn't know I was the greatest technician that's ever lived. I would have shared...
Which, by the way, in case you can't see through the jokes, if he wasn't getting thousands and thousands, millions and millions of views and traction from calling Razer a piece of shit company, they would have never got nothing. So if he was a regular local repair shop just reaching out to Razer to get a battery, they would have had to give the laptop back to the customer and shrug their shoulders saying, hey, my nigga, I guess you're just fucked. Don't buy Razer anything. Their headphones are shit. Their mice and keyboard are shit. Their laptops are double-decker boxes of shit that are hard to repair. And real talk, if you're like the majority of people walking the earth and you're not just a fucking millionaire that could drop $3,000 on a laptop every year, buying laptops based on their repairability is very important. Razer laptops are hard to repair, as you're seeing. That's the real thing I want to get at here. Right to repair. You got the right to repair your Razer laptop, but they purposely designed it so to make it so obtusely hard to repair. You're better off not buying it at all.
The same experience experience as the thousands of other people in my comment section. Because 10 years of dealing with these overheating, overpriced pieces of snake oil has taught me one thing. No amount of cream can protect you from Razer's burn.
So you're saying they're also badly designed. What I tell y'all about buying shit with the word gaming in the title? Stop it. Now to go to another title that I may or may not want to talk about in depth, we'll see. Multiverse's directors reunite to launch a new studio. Justin Fisher and Brock Feldman are starting fresh with a first look at their new games that buck the AAA trends. The fuck does that mean? Because for those of y'all who weren't there, I made videos on it, but the short version is there's a dickhead named Tony that fucked over all of Multiverses because this game wasn't really supposed to shut down. WB was willing to keep throwing money at it until the game fixed itself, but Tony said, nah, kill it. Multiverse's production director Justin Fisher and technical support director Brock Feldman are the founding members of Airlock Games, and the duo previously worked on Disney Infinity and Medal of Honor. Rather than diving back into AAA games, they want to make their own shit. We spent years working, blah, blah, blah. Is there a trailer or anything? Okay, there wasn't shit to talk about here. Original Saints Row design. I was going to talk about this, but until we see some gameplay, I don't give a fuck. I'll go over this. Concord's sudden shutdown is such a big deal. It's been brought up during UK government debates on video gaming consumer laws. You know why they're doing that in the UK and not America? One MP, what the fuck? Concord sudden shutdown. I don't know what the fuck MP means. One MP stated in their statement, a recent example is Concord, a game released for PS5 and Windows in August 2024. Following a disappointing launch, Sony Interactive made a commercial decision to shut it down. To their credit, they did refund all purchases, but this isn't always the case. I also want to mention, Concord was officially playable throughout its beta and when it live released for less than 30 days. Less than 28 days. The length of February is longer than the amount of time Concord was playable at all. I know the honorable members will agree that where publishers fail to make the lifespan of a game clear at the point of sale, they must be held accountable. That's why I welcome the strengthened consumer protections, including the Digital Markets, Competition, and Consumers Act 2024, which came into force earlier this year. This legislation rightly requires traders to provide clear, timely, and accurate information, including the longevity and functionality of digital products. Okay, that's a big ass W. Wait, did they say it was passed or not? That's why I welcome the strengthen, including I think they're saying it's proposed, so take my applause back. Other games of note I mentioned were The Crew, Anthem. Anthem is somewhat playable still, but it's largely unplayable in the way that it was intended. The debate was had today in the UK House of Commons, in which MPs, whatever that means, discussed the issues raised by Stop Killing Games consumer movement. MP Ben Goldsborough led the debate, making an argument for further consumer rights in regard to live service video games. Goldsborough noted that the video game industry provided a lot of jobs to the UK. He noted in his opening statement, gamers still feel a deep sense of personal possession because they invest more than money. They invest time, effort, imagination, and friendship, and when a game shuts down without notice, that investment is lost. And then the rest of this is basically going to be talking about Stop Killing Games, which, yeah, if this goes through, big ass W. I just wanted to let y'all know an update that is being brought to note and brought to light in court. And if y'all don't know, from the last few times I talked about EU stuff, usually when technology related laws in the EU happen, they don't just do it in one place, they do it everywhere. Look at what happened with iPhones. The EU said if you sell phones in this bitch, it gotta be charged by USB-C. Same year, iPhones were using USB-C and not their stupid ass proprietary charger that literally only they use, creating a bunch of e-waste. And now I wanted to blindly react to this list because wait. Oh wait, no. I wanted to blindly react to this list because there are a lot of people that swear to God there's no games to play. But here is a list of 40 games that are coming out next year in 2026. Fable. Not all of these are confirmed. Some of these are alleged. So even if you cut it in half, it's at least 20 games here that are going to be coming out next year. Fable, Grand Theft Auto 6, Wolverine, Invincible. Well, yeah. Should I? Okay, I'm going to do it like this. For every game that was officially announced, I'm going to play the clap it up button. For games that are still up in the air where we haven't seen much gameplay and information released, I'm not going to play anything. Cool? Cool. Fable, Grand Theft Auto 6, Wolverine, Invincible Versus, First Light 007, Halloween the Game, Resident Evil Requiem, Star Wars Zero Company, Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra, Halo Campaign Evolved, Lego Batman, Legacy of the blah 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 Night, Neo 3, Mario Tennis Fever, High on Life 2, Sorrows, Backyard Sports, Beast of Reincarnation, Dawnwalker, Gears of War E-Day, Scott Pilgrim EX. Oh no, that's just the first 20 games. I'm not done, I got more. What the fuck does that say? Oh, I'm on the wrong row anyway. Beast of Reincarnation. Oh wait, no, that was the right row. Gears of War, War of Westeros, Marvel Tokon, Fighting Souls, Marvel Token Fighting Souls, The Duskbloods, Forza Horizon 6, Paranormal Activity Threshold, Pokemon Champions, Pokemon Generation 10, Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time Remake. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to clap after that. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time Remake, Reanimal, Onimusha, Crimson Desert, Pragmata, Directive 8020, Code Vein 2, Toxic Commanders, Phantom Blade Zero, Mouse PI for Hire. I hope that game comes out so bad. Please approve my code on Keymailer, nigga. Fire Emblem, Tides of Annihilation. I believe that's Woolly World, but and a new Yoshi game. I wanted to sit here and read that because there are people that will swear through all of 2026 that there are no games to play, even though I'm reading you a list of 40 games that are supposed to be releasing next year. And let's say only 20 of these release. These are 20 high profile games releasing next year. We're not talking about how every year, randomly an indie game or two come out of nowhere and take the storm by sweep and sweep the storm. I can't speak. I can't talk. We're not talking about the random 2-3 indie games that come out of nowhere and take the scene by storm. We're just talking about 20 AAA games that we know for sure at minimum are releasing next year. There's no games to play. There's no games to play.
Get the fuck out of here!
And now that's it for all of that. I'm gonna start a new video, but shit. I didn't do it properly. But we will be talking about Invincible Versus in the next video. Hey, shut the fuck up. I wanna watch this shit blind, nigga. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna do this off stream, and I just want y'all to know I want y'all to comment and let me know what y'all think. What the fuck did I go over? I legit gotta, what the fuck did I go over? Oh, out of that list, just let me know what game out of all of those on that list you're most hype excited for. Because for me, matter of fact, let me look back and see which one I'm most hyped for. While that loads, clear, Invincible versus, we'll deal with that in a second. Out of these, I got, oh, GTA 6 is here. But besides the obvious, I would say I'm most excited for Marvel Token and Invincible versus. There's a lot of shit on here that I'm you know what? I'm gonna turn this shit into a tier list. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn this shit into a tier list. We'll save that for another video. Milking content, bitch. Oh, it's also another tier list I keep forgetting to do. I'm gonna set that up too. But yeah. Tell me out of these games, besides the obvious, which one you're most hyped for. And that being said,